All right, so today doing a blower cleaning. So just start with removing the doors and then unplugging the actual furnace, because I don't like getting shocked. And then here we have a ECM. So all I'm gonna do is just unplug the wires straight from the motor and leave them on the board for just convenience there. So. And then I see we got one more wire attached here, up to, it's our ground wire, up to the assembly, but I'm not going to be able to fit my bit in there and pull that screw out. So I'm going to have to pull this halfway out and then get my screw, but we'll worry about that portion later. All right. So here, if possible, we'll see. I want to take this plate off first and get that out of the way. Which I don't think it is. There's not much space. Taking the screws out that actually hold the blower motor assembly in there. Now that we got it out a little ways, I'll be able to access that plate. Okay, so we got two screws up top, and then we got one holding the side right here. Should slide out unless we got some on the bottom, which we do. Plate is nice and clear now, and I can access my ground wire. Should be good to go. There we go. I'm just gonna try and find a nice place for this. I got this this strap that I always use. Just to hold it up somewhere. So I'll probably do whatever's nice and secure. Looks like that thermostat wire should just be fine. Should be good to go. All right, we got two more wires here. It's just a little temp switch. And since we're washing this thing out, we're going to take that off so that we don't ruin it. Set it off to the side. There we go. Now we got that out. So, a little dirty inside there. So first thing I'm going to do is loosen that screw. You can use a crescent or your service wrench. That one was super nice and easy. So here, I'll take some great wipes and just clean up the motor as well. Make sure that's looking good. I don't want to leave this super dusty because we're not washing it. So we'll get that nice and clean. And then I leave the wheel in the assembly in the housing. You can take it out, but I don't find any reason to. I'm going to wash everything and keep it all nice and clean. And then with it out, since it's already out, this does make it nice and easy to get a good look at the heat exchanger as well. Super accessible and makes life easy. All right, and then for actually cleaning the blower, I use a coil cleaner, condenser coil cleaner. Put some in my pump sprayer. And then I'm just going to dilute the rest with water. That works the best for me. It cleans everything up real good. From here I got everything outside. And I'm just spraying this whole thing down. I'll just let it sit for a few minutes, let it soak in, hose it off, and kind of restart. Alright, so I rinsed, repeated, I let it dry, I wiped down my motor, and I'm all set to put this thing back together. So my motor's going in first, and something you want to pay attention to is where the wires are coming out of, right? I know it's going to go in this way, so I want my wires just facing this way as much as possible. So that's a good setup for me. Here I'm going to flip it up, and I'm going to try and get this wheel in the middle as much as possible. I want the same amount of space on both sides to prevent that from happening. So I'm going to push it. Fine, that's looking pretty good. And then I'll turn it from here, line the flat side of the shaft up with the nut, and then I will tighten it hand tight. Get my service wrench and tighten it back up all the way. Perfect. that is good to go. I'll prop this back up. Get my temp switch back in here. Good to go. Let's see. Get those wires hooked up as well. I'll unstrap my board. Get this thing turned around. Won't fit in there yet, unfortunately. But while I still got it out, I'll get my my ground wire here. Line this up, make sure it fits in my grooves. Alright, I got both sides in the grooves there. We'll see if this can fit in there. then since it's just out a little bit too, make life a little easier for me, I'll just plug these back in. Cool. Perfect. Slide that motor back in. And I always put upwards pressure while I'm sliding it back, because sometimes the slots that it slide into, it'll be a slot, a space, another slot. So if you're not pushing up, it may fit in this one, but then the back end may drop down and not go perfectly into that back slot. So just always upwards pressure. And that looks like that's just about it for the blower clean.